What's up, guys? It's me. Today we're going to just, I don't know, do something random. So, well, if you would get on. Hold up. Is it all screechy? Me? Let me see.
You're not live on this.
That's to subscribe.
No, I don't.
You do.
And look, it says live. William live.
Where?
Doing random
Yeah,
things.
you have to click on that. Live.
No!
Oh man. Woo! 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 Ooh, that was that. Alright, so if you're on, say hello. Say hello. If you're really on. Ooh. Huh? Or am I? I am, Hey! That has nothing to do with you, so you can go and stop and, you know. Alright? Yep! I make dumb videos. Man, which is nothing to do, guys. But you know, I always find something to do. Oh crap. Okay. There's nothing.
Blasphemous HD, and today we're going to watch 10 freakiest creepypastas ever told. It's by Matthew Santoro. The link to the original video will be down in the description below. As always, we're Blasphemous HD. Lego. I was about to say the outro. I always mix them up.
Don't be afraid. Uncle Matt's here to tell you a bedtime story.
That looks genuinely horrifying
for a video. So creepypastas have become incredibly popular in recent years. A creepypasta is an urban legend or scary story that circulates around the internet. It's essentially like a scary campfire story before the digital age. And just like traditional urban legends, most people write these off as ghost stories, simply the product of a creative mind. But there will always be those out there who ask, what if it really happened? So because I've been reading creepypastas so much lately, I figured I would gather the freakiest ones to share with you all. So here they are, the 10 freakiest creepypastas ever told. Oh, and if you're watching this at night, you may want to rethink your choice. Just saying. Number 1 is 1999. This story, simply known as 1999, is about a Canadian blogger named Elliot who decides to investigate a low-budget TV show that he used to watch in 1999 that only aired for a few episodes. One episode, called Playing with Scissors, featured live-action hands on a table. The episode immediately turned dark as one of the hands repeatedly stabbed a smaller hand with a pair of scissors, while a muffled child's scream could be heard in the background. The next episode, called Mr. Bear's Cellar, featured a mentally unstable man who dressed up as a character called Mr. Bear and did things so disturbing that I can't even mention them here. Eventually, police investigated and shut down the sadistic show, but by that time, the damage had been done to anyone who saw the morbid episodes. See that? We're starting the episode on a positive note. Number 2 is The Rake. In 2006, a team of researchers unearthed nearly 24 documents dating from the 12th century to the present day, describing a creature known only as the Rake. They were filled with various people's encounters with this creature. One couple described their encounter as follows. The couple awoke in the middle of the night to discover sitting at the foot of their bed facing away from them a creature that looked like a half-human, half-big hairless dog. The creature suddenly sprang up, crouched in front of the husband's face, and sprung towards their children's bedrooms. The couple immediately ran after it, but by then it was too late. The couple found their daughter mutilated and close to death, with her final words being, "He is the Rake." Remember that one when you go to bed tonight. Number 3 is Where the Bad Kids Go. A photographer decided to research an old children's show that he used to watch as a child in wartime Lebanon. The half-hour show relied on graphic imagery and scare tactics to keep kids from misbehaving. The closing scene of every episode featured a slow zoom towards an old rusted iron door, and as it got closer, screams could be heard coming from the other side. As the text, "That's where the bad kids go," popped up in Arabic. The photographer was able to find the studio where the old show the caged microphone hanging from the middle of the room. He decided to look through the keyhole again, but this time all he saw was the color red. Nothing else, just a constant deep shade of red. He then returned to the front desk where the woman asked if he had looked through the keyhole. The man admitted that he did, and the woman sighed, saying that many years ago a man murdered his wife in that very room and that her ghost now haunts it. Her ghost is said to be very pale except for her eyes, which are bloodshot red. Yeah. Number 5 is the SCP Foundation. The Secure, Contain, and Protect.
What it is, BHD Army, it's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we're here to watch a video called 5 Creepypastas based on
Protect Foundation first appeared in 2007 and is made up of numerous doctors, researchers, and agents. Their goal is to understand and catalog abnormal creatures and objects known as SCPs. The SCP website describes the discovery of many disturbing creatures, including one creature.
I already know about the SCP, guys. To be honest, I really don't think they're scaring me. Whatever.
creature known as the SCP-173, or the Sculpture. It's a statue-like creature that has a bloody face and short limbs that must be constantly observed, or it will immediately kill its victim by breaking its neck as soon as eye contact is broken. There are several articles and videos on the internet about the SCP and its creatures, including the Sculpture, but you should only check them out if you're constipated. Number 6 is Jeff the Killer. Jeff was a little boy that moved into a new home with his family. One day, 3 teenagers attacked Jeff and his brother, but Jeff defeated them, leaving them in the street with broken wrists and knife wounds. Unfortunately, that encounter made Jeff realize that he enjoyed inflicting pain on others. One night, soon after, Jeff's mother heard crying coming from the bathroom of their house. When she entered the room, she found Jeff carving a permanent smile into his cheeks. He had also cut off his eyelids so that he could avoid sleep. His final words to his mother were, "Mommy, you lied," after which he murdered his entire family and disappeared into the night. Jeff was never seen again, but as legend has it, he's still out there.
Come on.
Looking for his next victim. You may want to look behind. He could avoid sleep. His final words. He enjoyed inflicting pain on others. One night, soon after, Jeff's mother heard crying coming from the bathroom of their house. When she entered the room, she found Jeff carving a permanent smile into his cheeks. He had also cut off his eyelids so that he could avoid sleep. His final words to his mother were, "Mommy, you lied," after which he murdered his entire family and disappeared into the night. Jeff was never seen again, but as legend has it, he's still out there looking for his next victim. You may want to look behind you. Number 7 is Wake Up. In the past, it's been reported that some victims of torture during the act would retreat into a fantasy world from which they could not wake up. In this catatonic state, the victim lived in a world just like the normal one, except they weren't being tortured. The only way that they realized that they needed to wake up was a note that they found in their fantasy world. It would tell them about their condition and tell them to wake up. Even then, it would often take months until they were ready to discard their fantasy world and wake up. I'll let you think about that one. Number 8 is Slender Man. The Slender Man is a mythical ghoul often depicted as a tall, thin figure wearing a black suit and a blank face. The creature can cause insomnia, paranoia, and memory loss, and is known to distort photographs and video. It's known for killing children almost exclusively, and if you ever see him, it's already too late. It's rumored to have been alive for centuries and even has mythology dating back to Roman times. There are several popular games that have risen based on the Slender Man story, including Slender, the 8 Pages. Feel free to play it at night with the lights off because a Slendy reaction video is always priceless. Number 9 is Robert the Doll. Robert the Doll is a real-life doll that many say is cursed. The doll was given to artist Robert
Hey guys, I know Robert the Doll. He, no, Robert the Doll is, I don't really remember the story quite well, but I think it was talking about like a child being murdered or something like that. I'm not really sure though.
Jean Otto in the late 1800s by a servant working in his family's home. The doll, which he named after himself, took on a life of its own and terrorized his family. Disturbingly, Robert kept the doll into adulthood and it terrorized his wife, leading her to insanity. The doll now resides in the Fort East Martello Museum in Key West, Florida. As rumor has it, visitors must ask Robert politely if they want to take his photo. If they take his photo without permission or mock him in any way, Robert is said to lay a curse on that person. And I have no idea how far this doll's reach is, so I'm just going to say I respect this doll and he is awesome. Moving moving on. And number 10, Ben drowned. This story is about a supposedly haunted copy of the game The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the Nintendo 64. A young man received a suspicious-looking Majora's Mask cartridge from an old man, and upon playing it, noticed that there was a saved file named Ben. Upon playing that saved file, all kinds of weird things started happening, including the text in the game displaying incorrectly, and the music started playing backwards. The game continued to do all kinds of really bizarre things that alluded to a boy named Ben that drowned that was now communicating through the game. The game even started displaying bizarre messages like, "You shouldn't have done that, Ben is getting lonely, and you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" After he started to get really freaked out, this guy recorded the gameplay, and all of the footage is on YouTube. But I warn you, the footage is really freaky and really bizarre, so if you watch it, it may just ruin all the good memories you had of that game. So, yeah, enjoy. And that's it for this time, guys.
So like halfway through the video, as you guys saw, man, started hearing sounds and shit. Luckily enough for me, look in the description where I will leave the link for the people who are on phones. And as always, Blasphemous HD out.